It's my great pleasure to introduce to you the aides to the Grand Marshal. And believe me, as a former Grand Marshal, I can tell you how big a day it is for the aides. It's also a huge day for their families. Now, I'm going to be the bad guy here because I have 14 people to introduce. So please stay with me. I will do it as good a job and as quickly as I can. Seated way down, playing on the left wing where he used to play for Cavan, he's the New York County aide. Padraig Pat Brady hails from Cavan. He attended Staghorn National School. He was in St. Patrick's College. He's the residential building management. Pat is active in the Cavan Gaelic Football Club. He's also active in the Cavan P&B Association. He's currently a member of our VP of Division 4 of the New York County Ancient Order Hibernians. Pat serves on the board of Our Lady of Good Counsel and is the proud father of 2 sons. A great Cavan man. He's the Bronx aide to the Grand Marshal, or the New York County aide to the Grand Marshal. Down at the end. Pat, there you go. That's a good idea. As I start to talk about you, please stand up. That way I can direct my attention to the people. Okay, we move on to the Bronx, the 33rd county of Ireland. The Brunch County aide. Martin Galvin traces his roots to County Offaly. He's educated at Bishop Raleigh High School. He has a JD degree from Fordham Law School. Martin Galvin served as National Publicity Director for Irish Northern Aid and editor of the Irish People. People magazine once called Martin the foremost advocate for Irish Republican causes in America. Martin is president of AOH Division 5 in Woodlawn, Bronx County, and serves as the chairman for the Bronx County AOH Freedom for All Ireland. Martin Galvin. We move on to the borough where I live, Queens County, and we have John J. Manning. John Manning is the oldest of 4 children, John and Kathleen E. Morrow Manning, and traces his roots to County Longford, Clare and Mayo. John grew up in Brooklyn and graduated from Sheepshead Bay High School before joining the fire department. He's the president of the Queens County Board. John is the chairperson of the Vision 21 Rockaway Beach Breezy Point Irish Festival and helps to raise funds for the Wounded Warriors and St. Camilla's Special Athletics. John J. Manning. Kings County, John J. O'Farrell. He's one of 6 children, born to John and Doherty O'Farrell, and grew up in Marine Park. He was educated at Resurrection School, St. John's Prep in Brooklyn, St. John's University, and Cooney Richmond College. John taught for 34 years in the New York Public School. He deserves to be a saint. And 7 years at the Bessasarcoma School in Valley Stream. He is president of the Kings County AOH, a past Grand Knight of the Columbus Council 126, and a member of the Volunteer Fire Department in Long Beach. He's a member of St. Columbus Parish in Brooklyn. John J. Farrell. Moving up to where all the rich people live, Westchester County. The aide from Westchester is Dan Dennelly, is the son of Daniel and Dora Dennelly from County Cork and Leitrim. Dan attended Mount St. Michael Academy. He's worked for 30 years as an elevator mechanic and a Labour representative in Manhattan. He's currently employed by Verizon and Communication Workers of America Local 1101. Dan is the National and State AOH Immigration Chairman. He's a former past president of the Rebel County of Cork. Dan founded and chaired the Greymore Celtic Festival and 9/11 WTC commemoration. Dan is married to Siobhan, who's also very well known in the Irish community, and they are proud parents of 2 daughters. Daniel E. Dennehy. We're moving out to Richmond County, and we have from Richmond County John McDonald. He was educated at Susan Wagner High School in Staten Island. He's employed as a site superintendent by Hunter Roberts Construction Company. John is a member of the Knights of Columbus, the Brighton Kiawanis, and a member of the Ancient Order of Hibernians. In 2008 he was selected as an aide to the Grand Marshal of the Staten Island Parade, and in 2012 he was awarded the Commodore Barry Medal. Richmond County aide John MacDonald. Don't think he's any relation, but we have another MacDonald. He's the Nassau County aide, Joseph G. MacDonald. Joe is the proud adopted son of Joseph and Catherine Ann Lee Cleary MacDonald from Bay Ridge in Brooklyn. Joe attended Our Lady of Angels Grammar School, Xaverian High School and Fordham University. Joe owns, well, I don't know, the Mets Online Fan Forum, Sports Day, Publishing and Designer Web Service. He has worked as a sports writer with Fox Sports, ESPN, the New York Center, the Blue Shirts Bulletin and the Tennis Now magazine. He's a member of the Ancient Other Hibernians for many years, and he was the first online editor of the Hibernians Digest. Currently he is the New York State and Nassau County AOH webmaster. Joe has 2 children. Joe. Okay, I'm just going to take a break from my introductions on the dais, and at this point in time I'm going to introduce my better half. She's also my better half on television. You see us do the parade on St. Patrick's Day on WNBC4. She's the co-host with me. She has her own radio show, Ireland Calls, and she's the Vice President of Cork. But she has a very special presentation that she's going to make for the Cardinal. Tressa Goodwin Smith, will you please come up here? Come on.
From humble ditch in Cove, County Cork, Ireland, to a Cardinal's hand here in New York on 5th Avenue on St. Patrick's Day, I proudly present this cane, handcrafted by my brother, Patrick Coffey, from Cove. He's a master carver and gilder. To Cardinal Timothy Dolan. May St. Patrick bless you today and always.
And would you believe it, Cardinal, at the bottom of it, look, you'll never run out of a shilling, because if you turn the cane up, there's a shilling down there as the bottom. That way you'll never be broke. Okay, we move on to the Suffolk County aide, William Fahey. William Fahey grew up in the Bronx and attended Our Lady of Assumption Grammar School and Power Memorial High School. What a place that was. He joined the NYPD for a few years before joining the FDNY. He retired in '87 with the rank of captain. 36 years, not bad. He's a member of the Suffolk County AOH, American Legion, Veterans of Foreign Wars, FDNY Emerald Society, FDNY Holy Name Society, and president of the American Committee for the Commemoration of Victims of Irish Hunger. William Fahey and his wife of 60 years, married and 7 children, and are the proud parents to 9 grandchildren and 1 grandchild. Thank you very much, John William Fahey. "60 years. Somebody was married for 60 years and the person asked him what happened, how did it last? He said, I took her to Italy on our 25th wedding anniversary. And you enjoyed it? Yeah, I did. And he said, now that I'm 60 years married, I'm going to go back and get her and take her home. We move on to the Rockland County aide, Brendan J. McNamara. Brendan McNamara was born in the Bronx to John C. McNamara from Limerick and Patricia Nee Burden. Brendan attended St. Francis of Rome Elementary School, graduated from Mount St. Michael Academy. He has a degree in mortuary science and is currently the manager of Cassidy Flynn, a funeral home in Mount Kisco. Brendan was honoured in 2013 as the Hibernian of the Year by Division 5 Rockland. He helps raise money for scholarship, Catholic charities, medical expenses for division members, and helps with the upkeep of Our Lady of Queen of Parish Church. Brendan is married to Jennifer. They have 3 children and are active members of St. Francis of Assisi Parish in West Nyack. Brendan J. McNamara. Orange County, Kevin P. Moore. They always have those orange flags down there, don't they? Yeah, they still have them, yeah. Kevin was born in Queens to James and Patricia Moore. Kevin graduated from North Rockland High School and is retired from Verizon after a 28-year career. He is currently working with Orange and Rockland Utilities. He's been a member of Division 2 Orange County for 20 years. He's also served as their president. He's twice been aide to the Grand Marshal in the Mid-Hudson St. Patrick's Day Parade. Currently president of the AOH Orange County Board and director of the Mid-Hudson St. Patrick's Day Parade Committee. He's married to Debbie Piazza and they have 2 children and the proud grandchildren of the 2 grandchildren. Kevin P. Moore. We move on to the United Irish Counties, the umbrella group for the Irish Counties, and it's our first woman that I've introduced on the dais. Please welcome Catherine T. Hogan. Cathy traces her Irish roots to the Banner County of Clare and County Galway. She grew up in the Bronx, attended Sacred Heart Grammar and St. John's Grammar School. She graduated from the Academy of Mount St. Ursula and attended Manhattan College. Cathy is a member of the Dunbeg Social Club of New York, a member of the County Clare Association and the Tara Circle. Cathy Hogan is past president of the United Irish Counties and a parishioner of St. Margaret's of Cortona in the Bronx. Catherine T. Hogan. Our Grand Council aide, and God bless them, let me tell you, we have needed these people for the last couple of weeks because his name is Thomas J. Doyle. He joined the Department of Sanitation in 1990. He's risen through the ranks, assistant chief in 2007, where he managed the cleaning operations for many New York City events such as the New York Times Square celebration, the Ticker Tape Parade, the Giants, and of course the St. Patrick's Day Parade. He's currently the chief of Brooklyn North and manages 5 deputy chiefs. They've been busy for a couple of weeks, let me tell you. 837 of the sanitation workers, 19 district superintendents, 101 workers, 24 civilian clerical staff and 38 mechanics. Thomas is the past president of Sanitation Emerald Society. He's very proud of his Irish heritage. He's married to Diana for 29 years and they're the proud parents of 4 children. Will you please, Thomas J. Doyle. One of the organisations that has been unwavering in its support of the St. Patrick's Day Parade, as Hilary said, is the Knights of St. Patrick, and their aide is Desmond E. Crofton, one of the best known restaurant owners in New York City. He's one of 3 children, born in Cullar in County Galway, educated in Cullen at St. Ignatius College in Galway. Would you believe it? The man joined the Merchant Marine Navy and he worked as a steward on the Cunard lines, and by the time he was 22 he had sailed around the world twice. I will tell you the kind of experience he has. He appeared on a number of TV and radio shows. You might have remembered him on the Friends of Jimmy Breslin, the Joe Franklin Show. Des Crofton was honoured by the Francis Polk Memorial Foundation and by the Galway Association. He was Gael of the Year for the United Irish Counties and the United Liquor Dealers of Manhattan recognised him as their Restaurant Person of the Year. The Knights of St. Patrick aide Desmond P. E. Crofton. And no, I didn't forget somebody, I just skipped over. Okay, our aide at large, we'll round out our aides, and our aide at large is Orla Kelleher Doherty. Orla Kelleher Doherty is one of 6 children born to Mary and the late Jimmy Kelleher from Kilgarvan, County Kerry. Orla attended Kilgarvan National School and Holy Cross College in Kenmare. She worked with Allied Irish Banks for 14 years. She's been in New York for a number of years and she began working with the Irish Ashling Centre on McLean Avenue in Yonkers. She was promoted to the Executive Director in 2009. She coordinates all the activities at the centre, and believe me, they they give a good service to 700 people weekly in the community up there. It's a fantastic job. Programs raised from, helping with unemployment, educational, emotional well-being. Anything that you need, you can get at the Ashling Irish Centre. It also provides legal and immigration referral as a homeless volunteer programme that provides hundreds of meals each week. Orla has been honoured by many groups, including the Irish Echo, the Irish Vice. She's married to Union Doherty and they have 2 children, Emmett and Albie. Would you please say hello to Orla Kelleher Doherty? Okay, folks, that's it. I thank you. But John Dunleavy taught me well when he put me on television. He said, you never leave the crowd without telling them one joke. It's okay, Cardinal, it's Steve. It was a mission in Ireland, and in those days the missioner used to lay it down, fire and brimstone, and he pointed and he said, every one of you in this church, he said, from this parish is going to hell. And there's a boy sitting in the back seat and he's laughing away. And the missioner said again, he said, every one of you, did you hear me? Every one of you is going to hell. And your man started to laugh again. And he said, excuse me, sir, what are you laughing at? Well, he said, I'm only here on holidays, I'm not from this church at all.
Thank you, Tommy.